This video is going to show you our different wine charms and how to make them. Actually, our memory wire video already shows how to make these single wine charms. It's basically the same procedure as our memory wire bracelets. So that video is already on YouTube. But this will just kind of show you the difference between what's in our catalog with the single wine charms, which come in a set of 6, and you get to choose the colors and whatever you would like, and those are 10. And then the other wine charm that we have, which is kind of a wraparound. It wraps around the stem like this, and so those also come in a set of 6. And those are 16 for a set of 6. Now, you have a couple of different options with your beads. So if you're just choosing seed beads, what we'd call seed beads, and some of the imitation pearl beads, the pricing is, that's what the 10 for the single and the 16 is priced for, is these beads. But you have an option to upgrade to crystal and glass beads, and that would be more like this one that's got all these little crystals on here, and then some of the cat's eye beads and other rondelle and bicone crystals, and you can upgrade to those beads, which are definitely more expensive beads, but it really makes it sparkle and it makes it pretty. So you can upgrade for $8 to a set of 6 of these. So those are your options. You can also upgrade to have 2 charms on the wraparound, which I do have on this. So I've got a little palm tree with some turquoise rhinestones and then a starfish on this one. So you can just put a charm at the bottom if you want, or just one at the top, or you can choose to upgrade and have 2 charms, which is what I'm going to show you how to do today. And that upgrade for all 6 is $4. Okay, so let me show you just kind of how to take these off first. This is memory wire, so you're just going to kind of wrap it off of the stem, just like you would your memory wire bracelet on your wrist. So that's how you take it off, and you put it on the same way, just by wrapping it around the stem. So when you get finished using them, if you're having guests over and you're using your wine charms, make sure you take them off before you put your glasses in the dishwasher, if you're going to use the dishwasher, so that they don't go through the dishwasher. You can rinse them if they get, you know, something on them, but don't put them through the dishwasher. I wouldn't recommend that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this wraparound one. Again, the video for these is already on our YouTube channel with our memory wire bracelet kit. So I think that the really cool thing about this is that I can personalize these for each person that I'm going to invite over. And in fact, I keep wine charms for people that I invite over regularly, and that's their wine charm. They know it's their wine charm. So today I'm going to be making a wine charm for my stepdaughter. And so she has a little dachshund, so I've chosen to put a dachshund charm on hers. And I know that she likes football and she likes the Broncos, so I'm going to put the Bronco charm on hers as well. I also know that she likes purple, so I'm going to actually be using a few of the seed beads, but mostly I'm going to do the upgrade to the crystals and the glass round beads for her wine charm. So when you get your kit, your wine charms are going to look like this. They're going to be flat. I had to pause there because I forgot that they will come with the first curl in there already. So they will come like this. They will be flat, but they will already have one end curled. So eventually you want it to be separated out like this. So because we're shipping them to you, we don't want to stretch them out yet because then they tend to get smashed in the mail. So they'll come like this, and all you need to do is grab one end and another end of the memory wire, and you just need to tug it and pull it out a little bit like that. And so you can see it's starting to spread out. I want it to be a little more spread out than that. I like it to be more spread out. So I'm gonna pull it again, and there it's spread out a little more. You can leave it however you like it. You can stretch it to whatever you desire. Just be careful to tug lightly, because once you stretch it out, it's gonna be pretty much impossible to squish it back down. So once you stretch that memory wire to your desired distance, it's gonna stay there. So just stretch slowly. Don't pull it, just don't wrench it apart right up front. Just kind of slightly tug it first so you can see how far apart it's gonna be. And so you'll pull each one of them and you'll have it like this. So one end is already curled and it's now ready to start stringing the beads. I have my beads all ready, and I'm just gonna start stringing them in kind of a random order. Like I said, I'm just gonna put a few seed beads on here just to separate the different beads, but I'm not gonna use many seed beads because I like the look of the crystal. I think it just looks so nice against the wine or the champagne glass because it just sparkles. And so I'm going to continue stringing on these beads. And you can choose a pattern that's a very specific pattern. I'm going to just kind of randomly string these on here, because I like the look of kind of the random design. There we go. Put one of the larger Rondelle crystals on here. Okay, I'm just gonna wind them down a little bit. And so you can kind of see that pattern is starting to fill up the wine charm. So this is a great activity to do as kind of a girls' night, and each person can make their own wine charms. But it's also really nice to have these at your home if you entertain people. It's like I said, you can choose the charms that really exemplify that person, and then they have their own wine charm and wine glass when they come to your home. So I'm going to continue stringing these beads, and then I'll show you how to finish it off and add the charms. So now I've got the beads that I want strung onto the memory wire, and this I've left maybe about a ½ inch there to curl on the other end. So I'm going to take my round nose pliers and put that wire between my pliers, and then kind of using my left finger to hold the bottom, I'm going to roll my pliers and start to curl the memory wire. Curl it all the way up to that last bead, and you can see the crystal just sparkle. They're so pretty. Okay, so now I'm ready to put my 2 charms on there. So I'm gonna put the little dachshund on the bottom. Actually, at this point you can't really tell which the bottom is. Oops. And I just want to make sure that he is facing out so he doesn't end up backwards on there. And just make sure he's facing the right direction. and just loop my jump ring right there. And just grab my other pliers so that I can close this jump ring. My first one on there, and I'm going to put the second one on there. If you get it on backwards, you could always just undo the jump ring and twist it around the other way. It's not a big deal. Just opening up that jump ring. Putting it through the other loop that I have. That jump ring up. And there's my second charm. So there are my 2 charms on the wine charm. Just trade it with this one and just kind of give you an idea of what it looks like when it's on the stem. Okay. I'm just going to wind it around. Both charms on there. So that is how you make the wine charm. Again, the great thing about WK Beads is that you can request anything that you like, and we will try to tailor the kit to your preferences. So just let us know. You can contact us anytime to ask about anything you want to change on any of the kits. This is Wendy. Thanks for watching.